have at least tried. Like, it felt to me like there was no, like, it didn't make it, like, Hopper's not Mike or anybody else. Like, he's a grown-ass policeman.
Pick her ass up. Let's be serious.
Hold on. Let's not pretend like this is some, middle-aged woman after having her fourth or fifth child. This is a small child who was half the size of Elle. Like, he could have grabbed her by one or two of her ears or her hoodie or whatever it was, and at least made an attempt. A little pain is better than getting just being left alone. I just thought that was a little odd, because it's not like he didn't know that he was going to have to answer to Elle. Did he really think he was going to run away with that girl laying there, and that Elle was going to be like, "You did what you had to do, Hopper"? Like I don't know. I felt like that was one of the missed opportunities. But I understand from a plot standpoint. I just feel like it could have been written a little better. Like, rather than
the way they had it, Vince. So the way and I don't mean to cut you, but the way they had it. By this point, Hopper already had disdain with this young lady because he felt like she was trying to lead Elle
to her death.
Elle down a different path. Yeah. And so he was already showing that he didn't like her. He already, like, whenever she would talk, he would look at her like with this, like, "Oh, I can't stand you" type look. So it wasn't surprising to me at all when he left her ass there. Like, he only, from this entire season, the main goal of the writers was to show that nothing and no one means any more to Hopper than Elle. Period. Yep. Like, he was willing to die to save Elle, literally. Like, I'm ready to go. I got a bag full of explosives. All I need to know is this the room? If this is the room, boom, that's it. But it wasn't. He walked in there and it was Callie instead, and he didn't blow himself up. But he had every intention on doing that.
So, Vince, sorry.
Okay, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
Okay, so the entire time since Callie showed up, like, Hopper was like, they can communicate without him knowing. Right. One, that is an issue because Hopper likes to be into the know. He's dad, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's super Papa Bear mode. So the fact that they can communicate and have conversations that he's not even privy to, and then she can lie to him, and then the other girl's just going to stand there and looking like a blank wall. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he's questioning, do you see? So there was a lot of animosity when she came onto the scene because, Hopper knew they have history that he was already jealous about. One, they spent their entire childhood together before, you know what I'm saying? Like, when Elle was traumatized with her. So they have trauma bonded. That's something that Hopper, being, overprotective dad, he does not want Elle to go back into that one. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's trying to protect her. He's trying to be her dad and was an old part of her life. Yes, he needs to tap into those things, but having a whole person here from that point, it's going to bring up things. It's going to stir up things. They're going to have these conversations and stuff like that. And that's what he was trying to prevent. He knew something was going to happen. He knew something. That's why when Vecna entered his mind and made him crazy, he was like, went full crazy mode and started shooting at the tank, trying to kill Vecna because he was already to that point. You know what I'm saying? So leaving Callie, one, she's a deflection. They're looking for Elle. They're not looking for Callie. So if they find Callie, well, Callie was already there, technically speaking. Elle kidnapped her. You know what I'm saying? So leaving Callie there, they would have took her and they would have gone off the scent of Elle and Hopper, and they could have escaped and continued their plan. So technically speaking, it was pretty strategic of him to just leave her right there, knowing that the guards were right there, so he could get Elle safely away.
I think there was a lot. They dropped the ball with making the connection with Hopper's disdain for Callie. The simple thing that he could have done, one line, why would I trust you with my daughter when you took her out and about in whatever season that was, season 3, and got yourself captured, got her almost killed, and took her doing all types of wild shit that she came back and told me about. On what planet would I trust you? You have done nothing to gain my trust. And then take it all from there. But how do you drop the ball with that connection? That would have been the easiest way to build up the legitimate reason for his distrust.
I mean, listen, I'm not trying to argue whether or not the trust was valid. The mistrust was invalid. I believe that they made that point to an extent. But what they did is, in all instances, is they showed that regardless of whatever Hopper's intentions were, that Elle was always the priority. And to Elle, her sister Callie was a priority. And so he knew by leaving her there, he was going to hear it from Elle. There's no way in the world that Elle's not going to be like, what happened to Callie? And he's going to have the answer to that. Now, maybe they dropped the ball again, like Kira said, like there should have been like a, in my opinion, it could have been like a, well, Elle, you know, she wasn't going to make it, like, you know, you know,
not
you could have said that.
Vincent's daughter.
I couldn't crush the bitch.
This is
You
why
know what I'm
he's
saying?
doing
Like
that.
something, but he just ended up turning around and going to get her anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, it was like weird. And also, and I would have, Todd, I ain't gonna lie, like Todd's bad type of reader. We love the opinions, especially when they're not necessarily everybody's opinions. In this particular instance, I think most of the comment section agrees with him. But the one thing that you did bring to light is the fact that we assumed Callie's dead. And up until you said that, I had accepted her death. And then you brought a very, very well articulated theory that we don't know that Callie's dead. We thought she was dead, and then we learned she stayed alive for a little bit more. And this isn't just regular random chick. This is chick with superpower. So the same way she can make somebody turn invisible, or she can move an item across the room, can she not keep her blood from spilling too much? Oh, and also, by the way, that blood that we were looking to extinguish ourselves for because it was going to make the whole world more dangerous just by people having access to it, it's in Callie too. And so she sits there dying with all that blood. Why did not Terminator lady be like, yo, somebody get me a beaker and some goddamn cotton? Like, the blood is right here, bitch. Like, the blood, like, we got the, I know it's not L, but at least it's L-esque, right? So I don't know, like, there's a lot of things like that. But having said all that, there's something that I really liked about this finale. And I know y'all will disagree with me vehemently, more than likely. I, for one, I like it when a serious finale is drawn out. I hate it when it's cut and we're just like, well, what happened? You know, and you were forced to use like our imagination to, oh, did they live happily ever after? Or, I get they kind of did a version of that with Elle and the theory, but I like the fact that they did not shortchange us on what happens with the older kids. Oh, one goes to college, one's a theater, one dropped out for a little bit, one's a teacher. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that we heard about the, you know, they did that whole little Dungeons and Dragons scene where we get to find out, oh, the theories of what's going to happen with each of the couples in that little Dungeons and Dragons clique. I like the fact that, yeah, I know Hopper, I know she's not happy with the ring size, and you shouldn't be.